Quit playing.
Come on,
I already
sister.
know we done made it to another late Thursday.
But we heard, sister. We heard.
do that. Say, now y'all know made it to another late Thursday, but y'all know me out of this show. Y'all done dealt me. Y'all know one thing about it. When I do something, I just don't admit it. This is my fault. We are late today. Had nothing to do with sister stays on time. She stays prompt and she stays evident about her. About her quest for real. She stays true to form. Now this was one of the real money getters. This was my fault. We ran a little late today. I had to drop the son off at work, and y'all know how I am about these jobs and these kids. We gotta make sure these kids get on these jobs.
Thank you.
So you're saying we gotta make sure these kids get on these jobs, baby.
But that's one of our kids we don't have to worry about. He will work. Rain, like the postman, rain, sleet, or snow. My baby gonna work.
I ain't lying.
He gonna work.
He said, Mom, drop me off at the job. I said, baby, wait a minute. What time you gotta be there? He said, I gotta be there at 9:30. I said, baby, I gotta be at my show at 8:15. He said, I'll be there early, Mama. Just drop me off.
Just drop him off.
Just get me to the job.
My baby's going to work with a broken leg and everything. My baby's going to work.
He gonna do that.
He gonna go to work.
He gonna get him some
Yes,
work.
ma'am. He gonna go to work.
Say, baby.
Him and my son, believe it or not, my son.
They gonna do that.
My son, he's 34 now. My oldest child.
34, very mature.
34.
Very
he was
mature
5
man.
years old. We
Very
just
mature.
moved into these apartments, and this maintenance man was fixing the apartment downstairs from us.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
He was going down there I'm like, you in that man way, baby. That's what he said. I don't know, ma'am. He my little helper. He says, as a matter of fact, tomorrow morning, send him down here, and I'm going to pay him. Baby got up, got to work. I said, where you going? He said, Mom, I got to go to work. And he was 5 years old then and been working ever since. And the man told me, he said, no, man, you send him down there. Every morning I'm down there, I'm going to pay him to be my little helper. And he been working ever since he's 5 years old.
Enthusiastically.
And people like, where is he going? I say, he going to work.
Enthusiastically, you keep on looking over
going
at that.
To work. He going to work.
Listen to this, sister. How was your week?
Sister, I had.
What's your pretty self? You just look beautiful. How was your week, baby?
Sister, I had a crazy week because I worked in South Dallas at City Square. And all sorts of stuff was popping out. You know them people over there. You know they are people, but you know they're crazy. So, but I love them anyway.
Some of them some kin to me though, ain't you? Because they say they crazy.
Yeah.
No, they
you know they're crazy, but I love them to death. They're my people.
No, they some kin to me.
They want to come over there.
You said, well, since you know people over there crazy.
You know they'll cuss you out, and then they say, can I have some water? Can I have some food? After they able to cuss you out, and I'm like, go on and get this guy water and get on out of here. I was there from Monday to Wednesday.
Okay, so you didn't. You wasn't at
no,
one in Grand Prairie today.
No. Then today I was at Jenny's in Arlington. I was at the beauty supply in Arlington.
Oh, baby. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, how far was from? Were you at? Which one? What street is that one in Arlington is on?
It's on Cooper Street.
Down the street from me where I go to school at. Okay, because I go off of Watson right there down the street. Okay,
yes,
I got you, baby.
Down the street.
Yeah, right down the street.
I was there, and I don't know if Miss Sheila's watching. I told her to. Miss Sheila, she has three grandbabies. Okay. Both of her daughters, her youngest daughter, just came and dropped the bell and said, "I don't want to be no mama."
Ain't a thing wrong with that.
This woman is 80 years old though.
Hold up. Let's get this straight because that's why I come at different hospitals and different places, even the fire station, they call it the safe haven for the babies. If you don't want to raise these kids, say baby, take them to somebody that we feel responsible that you want to raise.
But she has
left the baby there, you ain't did nothing wrong. Because we grandbabies. You drop the baby off, then you abuse the baby or do wrong by the baby.
Miss Sheila, she's in her 80s. She has three babies.
At the house with them. At the house with her now.
Yes, and Miss Sheila, she has a tube. She was in the hospital.
Well, listen here, Miss Sheila.
Y'all pray for Miss Sheila.
We're going to get in prayer for Miss Sheila, but Miss Sheila, if you need the real money, get us, hey, baby, help. Just send a shout out to us. Just send a shout out to us. Say, sometimes, guess what? My mother taught me something and it ain't done changed out of these many years. Say, baby, it ain't what you know sometimes. It's who you know sometimes. Say, but sister, let me do this right here. What is our drink of the day, baby? I'm just asking so I can go and get a prayer.
The reason I'm doing this because I asked our guest, Mrs. Brown, thebomb.com, I asked her what did she want to drink, and she told me pineapple and vodka. Pineapple juice and vodka. So this
pineapple juice and vodka, baby.
So that is why we're having this drink, and I call it Get down, money getters.
Get down. Say, Miss Brown, get down, money getters.
Yeah. Get down, money
Say,
getters.
that's like showing up who she is.
Yeah.
Well, let me get in a quick prayer. We are going to go on a quick now. Let me do the prayer first, and I'm gonna come right back with some more conversation. Say, baby, I just love y'all so much. Thank you, God. Woo. This has not been one of those weeks. This has been a wonderful week for us. Like my sister said, she's been over here with the crazies. We love the crazies. Say, God, thank you. You have been nothing but a blessing to us. You have kept on, just getting us from one place to another. Back here again on a Thursday. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for everything that you do to protect us and our fans. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Sister.
Yes.
Now listen to this here.
Yes.
What's the name of that drink again?
Get down, money getters.
Get down, money getters. And you say Miss Brown.
The bomb.
TheBomb.com.
TheBomb.com.
Told you to make that drink.
Yes, Mr. Yes, she did.
Now,
Yes.
before we do the drink, you got two more guests coming on. Can you give the guest his name before you do the drink? Before we go on
Now we have Ivan Tucker. He is
Ivan Tucker.
He is a cook, and he cooks for the mayor. Well, he cooks at more than one station, but one of his stations,
he really does.
Yeah,
no, really do.
But one of his stations is cooking for the mayor.
Right on.
And then we have Katina. She is a radio personality, and she's coming on to talk to us. A beautiful young lady that we met at the White Party. If you remember our guest Santa
y'all already know about the Juneteenth, the White Party.
Yes.
So let me do this, so go and get the mixing that drink up for him.
Okay, come and assist me, Miss Brown.
Okay, Miss Brown. Hey, bomb.com.
Yes.
Say, baby, with your pretty self. Can you please assist sister
drink?
do what you like ice?
Okay. Yes.
Oh, I love those
And
earrings.
this is her
Oh
cup.
my God, I love
This
these
is her
earrings.
cup that she bought.
Oh, personalized.
Yeah, she personalized cup.
Now, say the bomb.coms do that. Yeah, bring your own. Say, baby, BYOB, baby, BYOB, bring your own.
Ready from getting ready.
That's that's what my mom used to say when we were younger. Hey, hold on, baby, hold on. Shopping back to me girls then. That's what mama say. Baby, stay ready to keep them getting ready. Yeah. That's the reason why when my editor, I just love, y'all know me talking about my editor all the time. I ain't gonna change.
Let you put how much liquor you want.
When my editor say, are you ready? I say the same thing every Thursday, don't I, sister? I say, I stay that way.
Put your pineapple in there when you finish it off when you put your liquor in there.
Ooh, that look pretty.
Ain't that pretty?
We're gonna take it.
Baby, she was ready. She said, I got some fresh pineapple. I said,
Oh yes, no, y'all don't forget that sister is sister. Ain't you a bartender?
Yeah.
She got sister got her stuff. Y'all don't forget that she got a certificate.
Yeah.
Don't make me have to pull it back up because I got a picture of it for real. Don't make me pull that back up. Y'all know I got a picture of sister and her thingy. I do.
And there you are,
Yeah.
Miss Brown.
Mm-hmm. No, not that kind of thingy. I'm talking about the certificate thingy.
Oh, let me get your straw.
Say it ain't way to PG. I swear y'all ain't say. Sometimes we lost anything out of our mouth. We lost anything.
Get down, money getter.
Get down. Say, what's that song? Get down on it. Ho, get down on it. Get down. Say, baby, you say. Yes, baby.
All this is.
Okay,
this
sister.
is Amsterdam vodka.
Oh, shoot.
I got some Amsterdam vodka. I got some Adult concentrated pineapple juice.
Okay,
and I got fresh pineapple.
The fresh.
And I sliced them up, and I kept one whole, put on the side of the drink. I put the other bits inside of her drink. And that is called the Get Down Money Getter. And all it is vodka and pineapple.
Say, baby. Vodka and pineapple and orange juice.
Nope.
That's all. That's all. That does something later on. This is something else. This a drink.
Say grown woman.
Thank you for my drink.
Say, baby, this grown. Say we in grown folks party. Grown folks party right here.
Grown folks stuff. Let me taste it, y'all, so y'all can know how.
Let me see. Come on with it.
What it do? Let me tell you about the concentrated part. Baby, we didn't even need these pineapples at the bottom. Baby, they in the way.
Because I seen a good consumption of it.
Yeah, she ready.
No,
I'm ready. That's what's up.
That is yours.
You ready, baby?
Magical black woman. That's how I feel about you and who you are.
I love you. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Now say, I want to show my earrings because everybody knows. See, my sister thinks she's slick. See, she know I love earrings. Everybody say who don't know me. They know I'm an earring fanatic. She know I
Ain't
love
they
earrings.
cute?
So this what we gonna do though, y'all, real briefly. Can you give me like a 30-second commercial so that we can bring on our first guest? Matter of fact, we're gonna give Miss Brown a chair. She's gonna be the guest the whole entire evening. We're gonna go on and introduce Mr.
Ivan Tucker.
Which is my we'll just introduce Mr. Ivan Tucker. So we'll go on a quick. Give me like a 30-second commercial. Hey, Real Money family. This is Alice.
And I'm Lynette.
Hey, we are the new hosts of the new YouTube station. The what?
Real
Money Getters. But I know y'all probably figuring out, trying to wonder when we're going to be on air. But let's do this here. So can you tell the audience, when are we going to be on the air?
Sis, we're going to be on there every Thursday night, live from 8 to 9, right here on Villa Koola Radio.
Because we are the what?
The Real Money Getters.
Yes, okay, hey baby, now check this out. Sister, introduce our guest.
Now, I did not know that Mr. Ivan Tucker is my sister's brother-in-law. I did not know this. I met Mr. Ivan. Y'all know I go to about 4 services every Sunday. And Ivan, he sings.
We definitely know that
at one of the
all
churches.
the services.
Yes. He sings at one of the churches that I attend on Sunday. And he was singing when I walked into the church and has a beautiful voice.
Yes, he does.
Yes, and that is how I met Mr. Ivan Tucker. And then we started a conversation and I found out that he's also an excellent cook. So
Right.
he is going to come on here and he's going to tell us about his cooking. He also cooks for the mayor. He's going to tell us about the event that he's doing this Saturday for the fair, and I believe Sunday too. So that's what we'll be discussing.
Well,
with,
now, wait a minute. Ivan.
Ivan.
Have we unmuted Ivan? Ivan, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now. Brother, tell me, what are we doing this week? What are we doing? You said, sister said something about you doing something at the fair or for the fair Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, I run a cafeteria for a company called Wise Enterprise. They have about 65 vineyards out there, stands out there at the Fair Park. And I'm one of the chefs for all of the employees out there, the police department, the sheriff, and all of them. So if you don't know, now you know. It's called the Red Barn.
Okay.
And it's in the Fair Park.
It's in the Fair Park. It's all the way at the other end of the Fair Park where you get all the big turkey legs and everything.
Now everybody know what them turkey legs is.
Yeah.
Y'all know what them turkey legs at. It's called the Big Red Barn though, where Ivan will be.
And then that's where I'll be up in there showing these skills. And by the way, I want to show y'all what I got. I've got my get daddy. I got
Yours ain't like mine, no, honey. I got a special touch to mine that's named after me.
Yes.
Get down.
Get down.
Yes.
Yeah, get down.
Get down.
With the good.
get down.
Yes, get down, baby. With the get down.
Yes. This is spiritual.
Now,
Right here.
may I ask you, brother, how long have you been cooking for the mayor?
Well, this is the fourth one that I've cooked for. I've been with the Dallas Convention Center, which is now K. Bailey Hudson's Convention Center, for almost over 20-some years.
Right.
And, so my entity part of that is that all the city of Dallas employees, actually, we have a cafeteria for them inside
Okay.
of the convention center. So
Okay.
a lot of times people, the last person I had dealing with was Dwayne Caraway.
Yes,
And
Mr.
I
Caraway.
know him. Huh?
Yes, Mr. Caraway.
Yeah, and I had no idea. I had no idea, when he walked up, and you got to really know me when you call me by my nickname. He said, "Scooter, is that you?"
What?
I said, "Oh, I'm Oak Cliff born and everything like
Yes.
that, and I have to kind of gander my words and everything because a curse word come. I'm like Steve Harvey. I curse on a dime.
Right on.
And then this is how when I went on the 7th floor where the council lived and everything like that. And then that's when I met EJ. We call him EJ, Eric Johnson. And I'm like, what? I'm cooking for him?
Yes.
I'm running his business.
Yes.
And so I've been in it. And my private business is called Lord Have Mercy Catering. LAWDHAM Mercy Catering.
Lord have mercy. Lord, I'm gonna have to remember that. Brother, because the last time I seen you, let's say it like this here. Are you still, or do you still do the charity? Are you still doing the charity down here off of Irving?
I haven't been there once. I went back to work. I transferred to a company called Legend Senior Living, which is out in Capel, Texas.
Okay.
But I still go over and render my service and everything like that. Now, you have to come over there, sister, because
yes.
we done bought the whole block. We own Jesse Place. We done turned that corner on Irving right there. We have a laundromat for the homeless. We actually have a store there now. We have everything. So we own all of that block, that whole block on Irving, and we own that Cornerstone Church.
Well, now, I don't know, the audience, let me let y'all know the reason I was asking my brother that, because back when the pandemic was in its full effect, we talking about when the doors closing stuff down, people having to stay at the house, I actually came out. I know y'all probably know this about me already. I am always out with the homeless and the charity. That's just who I am, and that's just what I am. So I'm always out with the homeless people, and I'm always out with the charities. So I was out scouting for some people to do some moving work for me, because yes, I always go to the homeless and say, hey, baby, would you like to make some money instead of trying to go find some workers? Now let me go down here where I know these people that need money at. I run into my brother. He was actually cooking, rendering his services at the time of the pandemic.
Yes.
For free.
For free.
I get there. Yes, I did. Down here at the charity, I get there, and the first person I seen was my brother. I just almost fell down. Brother, wait a minute. Say, brother, what are you doing here? And he was letting us know. He was like, no, sister, come on in here. We don't say, but we feed the homeless. And so, brother, what are the days that you feed the homeless down there? I know, what is it, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday?
It's Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday.
Yes.
And we've kind of extended it now to where that I don't have to do a lot of the bulk of the cooking anymore.
Okay.
We have different organizations that comes in and provide their services and everything like that. And
wow, God is good.
Trying to get everybody on board. And right now, what I'm doing, I'm actually, if the pandemic wouldn't have stopped a lot of things, I was rendering my services to individuals that were having weddings and everything like that. And my goal was, I'll do it. I will funk your wedding out free.
Right.
I'll spend your money and you pay me what you want to pay me. If you pay me $1, I'm blessed.
Right.
And everything. And God has expanded, and my territory. So valuable to the individuals that just really need, and that's where I am now, and it has been a blessing. So since I left from there at the convention center, because really there's no work, a company came in and closed us down.
Yeah, well, it's the pandemic. I can imagine. I know. I can imagine that.
When they closed us down, that's when I got the lead to where I am now, out at Legend Senior Living. I've been with them over 1.5 years now, and the seniors that are out there, I tell them all the time when they come in, because I just got 5 new residents in now, so we're up to right at 90 right now. And I tell them, I say, I'm not responsible.
Well, now, I swear, I'm so sorry, but my editor is putting us on the spot. And I understand, because this is just an hour show. Do me this favor, sister, or Ms. Brown, would you like to ask my brother something before we depart?
Well, before we depart, I just remember, does the mayor still have the Mayor Summer Youth Program for the children, where they have the nonprofit organizations for the kids coming out there? I just recollect and recall me actually feeding the volunteers and the people that are out there with the children. I fed 800 of the people that was there and 1,600 children through Safe Hands, one of the nonprofit organizations that was there with the Mayor's Summer Youth Program. Are you part of that now?
No, I'm not a part of it, and they've already had two, and I'm not a part of it because of the volume of work that I have to do now. But I go down. Matter of fact, I was just down last week doing the car show, and so I'll make sure that you get my information, anything that you need.
Most definitely.
I'm available to you.
Right.
For the first 3 times with no pay.
Right.
You got a ching.
Now let me do this right here before we let you go, brother.
Hey.
Brother, what are you cooking at the fair? What is it that you actually are cooking at the Red Barn?
At the Red Barn, you have 2 main entrees. First, we start in the morning with the outstanding breakfast that is just like you ate Cracker Barrel.
I need to. Yeah. Okay.
That's what we need to be.
Yeah, say, baby.
Did you say Friday, Saturday?
Yes, he said. Didn't you say you're gonna be there? Is it Friday?
Matter of fact, I'll be there tomorrow evening, and then I'll be there all doing. I don't know what kind of catering I got to do for the Grambling and Prairie View.
I'll be there with you. I'll be there with you. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
So what time do we need to be there tomorrow? Friday.
Friday evening?
What time? Give us a time.
I won't be there until after 6 o'clock. But
that sounds good.
Yeah, right after traffic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be great for us. Right after traffic.
Yeah.
All we got to do is what?
I invited Sharon. I said, "Come on, get fat, girl. Let me look. I'm gonna do some of my peach cobbler, egg rolls, and all that. So we gonna get that."
Which one of the gates we need to be at coming through tomorrow after 6?
Where they do that at?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Well, I'm coming through. I'm gonna come through the Martin Luther King entrance.
Okay.
And on that entrance right there, because I'll be picking up my badge to actually go in, so I won't, have to pay any money and all that kind of stuff. So I actually pick up everything tomorrow. Tomorrow is just a screening of what we're gonna do and meet our crew.
No, me and Miss Brown do something. We done been out eating before already.
Yeah, we done already did our rendezvous and stuff. So what I'm saying is, I'm gonna need you to call one of them.
We're gonna get the number from Sharon right now, though.
We can
and we'll just meet you tomorrow.
Meet and greet.
Yes.
And we're gonna walk in with you.
Tomorrow.
All right.
We're gonna be user friendly.
Okay.
Bet that. Love y'all.
I love you too, baby. All right, baby. I see you tomorrow. What do you need? Okay, baby.
Bye.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Now do me a small favor.
I'm gonna eat your peach cobbler up. Sharon.
No, we gonna eat the peach cobbler if we get the food.
Why was part of the game with the eating the peach cobbler?
Amen.
What happened was what?
We will be there. Do me this favor, editor. Give me my 30-second drop right there. Give me a 30-second commercial because.
And then we will be coming on with our next guest.
And we will be coming on. And can you please say the guest name again?
Miss.
Okay.
I
give me
don't pronounce
her name. Okay.
Yeah,
Give me a 30-second commercial. We are definitely gonna meet this baby down here at the food. Hey, Real Money family. This is Alice.
And I'm Lynette.
Hey, we are the new hosts of the new YouTube station, The What?
Real
Money Getters. But I know y'all probably figuring out, trying to wonder when we're gonna be on air. But let's do this here. So can you tell the audience when are we gonna be on air?
Sis, we're going to be on there every Thursday night, live from 8 to 9, right here on Villa
Koola Radio. Cause we are the what?
The Real Money
Getters. Right, I heard her. She said she couldn't. Can you hear me now, beautiful?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we are officially coming back. I would like for you to do me one small favor with your beautiful self. I know my sister said that you was a radio announcer. Can you please introduce yourself to our audience for me, please?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the compliment. My name is Karina Maria, originally from New York, now residing in Dallas, and I am a media personality.
Oh, great. Now, sister, I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to step back and let sister do the interview since I actually don't know a lot about Miss Maria. That's your is it Miss Maria?
It's Karina Maria.
Miss Karina.
Karina.
Wait a minute. The name matched your beautiful self, Miss Karina. Miss Karina.
I don't know very much, but what I do know, she is the one that spearheaded that pamper drive that they had and filled that bus full of pampers.
Wait a minute. At the
white party. She's the one that spearheaded that. That I do know. I do know that she has a beautiful little girl, and I do know that she is a media personality. And I have spoken to her several times, and I am so glad that you are here, Karina, because we have been going back and forth trying to get you on the show. She wanted to come in, she wanted to come in person, but she just made a big move a couple of months ago. This I know. So she, between the move and her child, getting everything settled in.
Well, let me ask this question. You said a big move. You're moving from, you said New York to Dallas?
So I moved from New York to Dallas almost 3 years ago. But then I moved to Frisco, and now I'm in Gainesville, which is way north.
Wait a minute, Gainesville down by... by Oklahoma? Wait a minute, Gainesville by Oklahoma?
Yes, girl, like an hour away.
Oh,
But that's okay. My son's in that area. It's okay.
Yes, and I live off 35 myself. I definitely...
He's off a door.
Oh, man, I definitely understand.
It's the country, but
yes, it is.
We got a Walmart, and so
that's it.
I'm making do what it do.
That's it. That's all you got.
So
roll your hay, girl. Roll your hay.
Yeah,
that's all you can do.
Somebody.
Thank you.
We are
That's
creative people. Yes.
may I ask though, what made you move from Frisco to Gainesville?
A man child.
Bang your money, girl.
God dog it, get the bell, get the bell.
Okay, that's some land out there. That's some land out there.
Say, baby, what you say?
Yeah,
man, child. Man. Now, do you actually work out there, or are you working at your home, or do you actually clock in somewhere, meaning you work somewhere?
So here's the deal. I was a morning show host at, I don't even want to mention the station because we parted ways and it wasn't a pretty...
I understand.
But it was a top 40 station, a smaller top 40 station in Dallas. I was the morning show host.
Okay.
The Morning Heat with Karina and Brett. We split ways in May.
Okay.
And since then, I've been focusing on my social media presence, and I've been focusing on doing things in the community until I figure out whether or not I want to even get back into radio, or just maybe do what you guys are doing and podcasts and create my own content. Because I think one thing I've learned through this process and through my career as a radio personality is that it's so important to own your own stuff. So I applaud you ladies for what you are doing, and I think that this can go really far if you're consistent.
Baby, no, thank you for the compliment. I mean, we actually have not been in this. Marcus, when is our anniversary? Because we haven't even been doing this a year yet.
December.
Oh, is it? No, it's in December.
December.
When is our anniversary? I thought it was December. Well, let's do this here. I appreciate you.
Do what we do.
We gonna do some silly. Baby, stay down. I appreciate you giving us that compliment, and I tell you something else. I appreciate you giving us the encouragement. You know, because sometimes down through your road of whatever it is in life you're doing, you're gonna do some stumbling. It's gonna be some roadblocks and some stumbling. So we definitely appreciate you, just because, like, my sister is so dedicated to this show. I'm talking about literally, she's dedicated to the show. And the reason I'm telling you that is because she had some people she called, and then she said, sister, she said, I can't get this person, they gotta come next week. I can't get that person, she gotta come next week. So I'm like, hey baby, just keep going. She's so dedicated. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she's so dedicated to it, and I just love her, and I appreciate you saying that. I really, really appreciate that. So how long have you actually been like a radio personality though? How long? How many years?
5 years. I've been a radio personality. Before that, I've hopped around quite a bit. Before that, I was a marketing director for a music label. So I did
that's
Cash
interesting.
Money, Republic Records, and then
That's interesting.
did the Universal Latino side, and had a roster of about 25 artists, and I did their marketing plans and rolled out all their releases and their records and stuff. And one day I was like, you know what? I wanted to be in media because I want to be a personality.
Yes.
Went back to school, got my master's, went right back into radio. So my career has it hasn't been linear.
Right, but I do want to ask this question because you said you did the marketing for them. Say the real money getters need a marketing agent. We need a marketing agent. So if you are interested one day, can we sit down and have lunch and really just sit down and talk about how can we actually boost the real money getters? I mean, yeah, we got fans. Baby, we got fans. I love them to death too. They love me too because they always texting how crazy I am. But we love our fans and our fans love us. But we would like to expand and explore our growth. Is there any way possible that me and you and sister, or just me and you one day, because sister actually works, from 8 to 5, can we sit down one day since you are not actually having to go somewhere?
Yes, ma'am. We can. We can do a Zoom session. We can meet up. We can figure it out.
Well,
Yes, absolutely.
I tell you what, I know where Gainesville is. Me and my husband both are poker players, so we do go to the casino and play poker. So we can do a meet and greet. I can meet you actually at your Walmart.
Yes.
The only Walmart. How about that? You ain't even gonna get off. It's the only Walmart.
We got a Starbucks too. So if you would like to meet at the Starbucks,
Let's do the Starbucks. So I tell you what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you going real far and fancy, huh?
I really do.
You got real fancy.
right.
Go ahead and do the DIY at Dollar General, okay? Go
Let's
ahead.
do this here then. I drink coffee. Sister's so right about me. I love it.
Yeah, she loves coffee. But along with doing our marketing, because this is where I started from, and I started in radio. My sister got me into this podcast, but I started in radio.
True.
And I really love radio because radio allows you to have an alter personality. Because here they see me. On the radio, they don't see me. I can be as silly or whatever, whatever I'm feeling, I can be that. Or here on watching me, I might not feel so comfortable. So that's one reason I love radio. I have an alter personality on the radio, and I'm sexy. I'm, I'm cool. I'm glam.
No, really though.
Radio,
No, for real though.
So, if you ever think about doing the radio thing, let me know. We can partner up. I'm damn good at it.
I'm down with it. I'm down with it though, because she did speak earlier. Remember, she was with a radio and she departed. But radio is this is her thing. She loved radio herself, don't you, baby?
I do. I love radio too. I think it's a great platform, but I also think that podcasting is where it's at today.
It is today.
This is the new.
You're right, it's the new
podcasting
radio, yeah.
allows you to control your own content.
You're
There's
right.
not someone telling you, "Hey, Sharon, you're going a little too risque, or
Yes.
you're doing a little too much, or you're being too this or too that."
Yes.
You can be whoever you want to be.
Right.
That's the beauty of podcasting.
Right.
To your point,
There you
that's
go.
where the marketing comes in. The marketing has to be strong in order for the podcast to get out there, because what radio stations do have is the platform and the money to put out that marketing.
That's true. Right.
So it's,
We are
catch 22.
We are definitely gonna catch 22 and sit down, me and you. We are definitely gonna talk about it, cause I listen. It's one thing about me. I'm never afraid to admit something I don't know. I remember when we first started this. My editor, I know y'all sick and tired of me talking about my editor, don't you? But I talk about the greatness people around me. Okay, my editor, he goes, "Well, this is what I'm gonna want you to do," cause this was our first weekend doing it. I comes in here, we talk, and he says, "You're gonna need to do Facebook. You're gonna need to do this. You're gonna need to do that. I need you to do this, and do this, and I need you to do this." And I said, "Now, but I'm just standing there looking at him. He's talking and going away. I need you to do this. I need you to do that." I looked at him and said, "I have no idea what in the world you're talking about."
Right.
I said, "Nope." He goes, "Yes." Mark said,
Right.
"Yes." I said, "Baby, I know I don't know anything." He goes, "No, I tell you what. You're gonna come up here," didn't he? So he was like, "Yeah, come up here. I'm about to teach y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all gonna get it this and that and the other third." So I already know, even from behind the scenes, that our editor was right off the rip, like, hey, it's gonna have to be some doings and some things that's gonna have to need to be done, and it's gonna be some things y'all just gonna have to, hey, get uncomfortable with and get comfortable with. Did you hear me though? Yeah, get comfortable with it, because this is things going to have to be done. So, baby, I really need to have us to have a sit down for real.
Let's do it. I'm happy to help. And guess what? Being uncomfortable, that's a part of life.
Yes.
The point is to get uncomfortable doing something you love, because you're gonna be uncomfortable anyway.
Already.
I am so serious about that. I am so serious.
Yes, ma'am. Our editor wants me to ask you about the pamper drive that you spearheaded.
She
for
did.
The white party. So what all did that detail? And how did you get this bus filled from front to back, top to bottom?
Including me and your Pampers, we donated.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify that the one that you attended was not spearheaded by me. I was kicking off another one in follow up to that one.
Oh my God!
That pamper drive that was spearheaded solely by Viola's house, and I helped to spread the message through my platform as best as possible.
At the radio stations. Okay.
Correct. To get that buses filled up as much as possible. But I did more of a citywide situation where there were different pickup spots.
Right. Yeah, I remember them having that conversation there when we was at the white party about the different. So you spearheaded that. Wait a minute. You spearheaded the different locations to drop the Pampers off and be able to pick Pampers up.
Right.
And how successful was that?
I mean, it was as successful as it was, right? Like, it wasn't, unfortunately, I was in transition, so it didn't go as far as I wanted it to go. Right. But there was one more baby.
It was still successful. Most definitely.
I am so serious. Successful. I am so serious. Yeah. Yes, it was. I remember that conversation.
Didn't have to worry about.
Right. Hey. That's number one.
The paper on her baby.
Yeah,
right.
Yes.
Now, have you thought about doing any other type of charity work or spearheading or helping to create any events in the near future?
So I'm not thinking about creating events per se, but I am going to start via social media, which is my tool that I feel like is A, my forte, and B, is easier for me since I'm so far away from the city.
I love it.
I played basketball for one semester in 7th grade, so I'm like really proud of it.
Right!
Listen,
girl, did you say 7th grade?
Yes, I love it.
7th grade, honey. And I was that.
Oh, Lord.
So we have a basketball court in the front yard. So what I'm going to do is go live every single Friday, pick a different charity. I say, listen, if I make this basket, put $1 in my Cash App or as much as you want, and I'm going to donate it to X charity because
that's sweet.
Because X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to do what I can from where I'm at in order to help charities that are near and dear to my heart. Viola's house. There's a teenage kid. His name is Turner Jackson.
Yes,
that's good. Organization called Not Too Young to Donate, and he does all of these citywide kind of school supply pickups and things for Christmas for the kids around his area. And I would love to collect money to donate to him. And there are so many other places. Even there's an organization that helps kids who are underprivileged that don't have money for lunch.
I'm loving it.
To have lunch. And so, every Friday, that money is going to go straight to them.
Okay, now my editor want to ask you a question.
He got a question.
Man that does that, give him my number. I want him to come on and tell what he does.
How's a jumper?
Okay, my editor said to ask you, how's your jump shot?
In my mind.
In your mind. Speak, girl.
To get the balls. Right.
In my mind, I'm a straight shooter, but I don't always make it. My hope is that people are going to take it as lighthearted as it is, and even if I don't make the shot, you're going to donate
just because it's you, girl. Just because it's you.
Can you do us a favor here, though? Because if you make the shot or you don't make the shot, can you send us some footage? We can air you on Thursday. Not that Friday, but we can air you the next Thursday. Just a clipping. And say, hey, let me air this, because that way that'll get your charity even going on further, and then that way that'll give the real money getters a way to help the charity too. That way that you can get some.
Yes. The real money that's like the real money getters are helping me out.
Yes,
So I don't
literally.
need
That way.
No, for real though. That way we can help out.
We can ask other young, or we can challenge other people.
Okay.
We can challenge other charities.
Okay.
But
Yes.
the young man that you were speaking about, please give him my information. I want him to come on the show and tell him what he does.
Can you do us a favor, baby? Give us your handles that if you want, because we do this, we put our stuff on Facebook. Can you give us our handles if you would like for any of our audience to actually get in touch with you? Marcus, are you ready for it? Okay, give us your handles. He say ready, baby.
He stay ready from getting ready.
Yeah.
What? He stay ready from getting ready.
Say Marcus.
She said Marcus.
handle across the board, every social media platform. I am Karina Maria. That's spelled IAMKARINAMARIA.
Across all the boards, that's the name. Your Karina Maria, that's her full, across all of them.
All of them.
Okay, he's gonna put that up there now. Now, baby, we love you, and we're wrapping up. But if you don't mind, I am definitely getting your number tonight from Sharon. I will call you tomorrow, which is Friday or Saturday. Me and you are going to get together. We are going to have a sit down, but we are going to help each other in some other things too, because that way we can also do with the charities, because we have a lot of different community charity events that come here on the Real Money Getters. We love y'all. They come and they tell us, and advertise the things that they doing, and that way you can actually help them, and they can help you with your charities too. So I will definitely see you sometime next week. We're going to meet, but I'm going to call you tomorrow.
It'll be one band, one sound.
So honored that
Yes.
y'all wanted to have me on. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Oh,
Okay,
great personality, girl.
I swear, we can see why you
Great
was radio.
personality,
Say for
honey.
5
I
years.
see it shining through.
You want somebody moving up the
I see it. So now they snatched you out the city, girl, with all that personality to go put you in the rolling hay bin. All right, girl, I ain't mad at you. Get that property, okay?
Yeah,
Get them 3 or 4 acres, girl.
Get this acre.
Get them acres, girl. Go build, baby. Be great.
Tiffany Harris said she don't want no engagement ring. She want apartment building. She want big.
I'm down with her. I am so down with
all the
you.
land you can get out there.
That way, boo boo.
I'm so
Somebody
down.
asked you where that ring is, show them deeds.
Put them D's on it.
Put some D's on them. That's what I'm talking about.
You ain't never lied.
Stay down.
Go big or go home, baby. Go big or go home.
Here's the gag. That little one-liner you just hit, that's your promo.
Oh,
Use that little bit, put some D's on it. You
yes.
can put that on your social media and use that as your promo. That's your first marketing tip right there.
Hey, put some D's on it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I swear. All right, go big or go home, baby. The Real Money Getters, baby. Put some D's on it.
Remember, he put a patent on you. We putting a patent on that, baby.
Yeah, put some D's on it, baby. Put some D's on it. Baby, we love y'all.
got it, girl.
Say, baby, I will call you tomorrow. I'll get the number. And then, baby, I love it. Thank you so much for coming on. Baby, you done did number bring so much energy. I know we gave energy too, but you brought so much energy to us. See, Marcus in the background wrapping us up. So, baby, I tell you what, honey.
Yes, thank you.
Say, baby, I see you. Gonna make me laugh. I see you tomorrow, baby. Smooches, baby. Smooches, baby. Hey, guys. Oh, my God. We always have a wonderful, great show. I just love sisters. Like I said, she stays true to form, getting the guests and bringing guests. And now, y'all, I don't know if you guys remember this, but we're going to wrap this up. But I don't know if y'all remember Miss Brown. Miss Brown came on 3 or 4 weeks ago with,
Oh, trust me, he got it. I did it.
no. I'm saying, we got some jobs.
We gonna have it.
Yeah, we got some jobs.
It's a miracle how people think that ain't no jobs existing in real life.
This is crazy. Who in the world think that there ain't no jobs and everywhere you look? I seen it.
Not in
People that
Texas.
don't want a job.
Not in Texas.
So, sir,
Not
tell
in
them
Dallas.
again.
Not
What
in
is it? People that
Texas.
don't want a job.
People that do not
That's
want to work.
who think that. That's who is thinking that the folks don't want no
People that
job.
do
That's who
not
think
want
that.
to work. That's who thinks
Yeah.
that.
I don't even know what to say any further. We have programs. We're sending you to school.
Oh my God.
Everybody's in a hardship at this moment.
Oh my God.
It's
yes.
kind of hard not to increase your revenue
Right.
the best way that you can.
Right.
Even if it's to build on something that you want to do solo dolo.
Right.
A lot of people are adding to their entities right now. They're like, hey, let me know a little bit more about this part of the CDL. Let me learn a little bit more about the it's a lot of things that's going through. A lot of people are trying to go through the logistics part. They just want to know more on how to do certain things.
Yes.
That one that he actually has up is part of the Dallas Independent School District, okay?
Oh, they pay pretty good too.
Okay, now the Dallas Independent School District, those are the jobs. And those numbers right there are our job search numbers.
Okay.
So that we can get credit for it. But it's also to help you out if you're enrolled into our Work in Texas.
Right.
A lot of things and programs that you have to go into, you have to be enrolled into the Work in Texas.
Right.
If you are not enrolled into the Work in Texas can't work for you.
Right.
You can't work for Texas.
Right.
Okay? There's so many things that we have going on. I'm going to throw this up right now. Everybody's talking about these bonuses. Okay, $300 bonuses. You have pick and packers. They're starting off $15 and $16.50 an hour.
Say
These
now,
are
who
not
don't
$10
wanna
an hour
get, now, who don't want to get paid $15 an hour? Who don't want to get paid $15?
Some people just like to do, waitressing. Well, Cheddar's is hiring.
Them waitresses get paid good.
They get paid
good.
Let me tell you.
Our tips good.
I don't know about anybody else, but I just recall when I was working in the restaurant business.
Right.
And I was a waitress as part-time because I was always
Right.
in the banking industry for a long time.
Right.
When I did
she was
decide
always in the
to
money
do
is what
that,
you're trying to tell you.
yeah, when I did that part, I always worked in the bar area. Where
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that liquor tax is something serious, and they just get so user friendly when you're here as a waitress. So all I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong with that as a revenue of jobs.
No,
okay?
for real though.
If you
But for
are
real though.
a bartender or services,
Really?
premium staffing,
Yeah.
they are hiring. I just
See
did
there?
a wedding event with them last week. I'm doing an event with them this Saturday.
See?
$20 an hour.
See?
So if look up premium staffing, they do hire.
That's
Okay,
right,
for
that's right.
bartenders.
For
For bartenders and servers.
Okay, for bartenders and servers.
And
Okay.
servers.
So we have something coming up October the 7th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Your hired job fair. All you go in here is just make sure that you go to Eventbrite. Do what you need to do. It will most definitely get on board. I have actually sent that up, so you'll see that in just a while. Last but
Sweetheart,
not
I'm
least,
still on the air. I'll call you
we
right
have
back.
another one that's hiring immediately. That was just yesterday.
Still on the air. I'll call you right
Second
back.
shift, Monday through Thursday, from 4:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. Mandatory Friday overtime. I don't know who doesn't want overtime. I mean,
especially on the mandatory.
when jobs were hiring at back in the day, and I was getting paid $13 an hour, I really thought that was some good money. But when they said it was mandatory overtime,
didn't want
that's
that.
just what that was. I was there for any overtime
Right.
there was.
Right.
So
'Cause
I'm
at
saying
at $13 an hour, that automatically put your
time and a half. Yeah, time and a half. I need all that. Now, the reason why I'm showing you so many different things because we most definitely always have FedEx.
Ooh,
FedEx is
FedEx
your
hard.
go-to.
Man.
We also have the Cdl Drivers. Okay, they're going with $2,500 bonuses. You cannot
stay
beat
down.
this. I'm telling you. Some people like security. Here go your security personnel.
Right,
they got
right.
level 3. That means you need your gun license. That means you
Right.
got to pass something, baby.
And some companies,
She said you gotta pass
You gotta
something,
pass something, baby.
I'm going to tell you, if you, now the way it is, if you have not been
That
with
baby
that
said you gotta
company
pass something, baby.
at least 3 years,
Yes.
you're
And
going
that's
to
it.
have to purchase your own licenses. If you have not been with that company for 3 years, you're going to at least have to go and pay for your own license. Now, some companies, if since they're hiring, they may not have, they're having posts that are not, they don't have people to place in. They may just pay for your license so they can go ahead and put you to work.
Right,
Yeah, I mean,
right.
It is what it is.
A closed mouth can't
it
be
is.
fed, so
Yeah, but it is
just
what it
ask.
is. I like what you're saying.
It
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yes.
Okay, now look here. The atrium, windows and doors, okay? Now I want y'all to know,
Okay.
operations, production, and warehouse personnel. Walk-ins are welcome. Monday through Thursday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. These people are on the spot interviews, and they're offering $14 to $26.50 an hour. Stop playing. We have things, but see, let me tell you where the downfall is coming from. Now, I'm getting ready to tell you where your downfall is coming from. Your downfall is coming from because it's a lot of people that have not expected this pandemic to last as long as it has. COVID to actually reach the way that it has reached. And no one, you all have been on job for 15, 25, and 2 years. And this hits you all of a sudden. You don't have a resume. You're not computer savvy whatsoever. That's why we have the Workforce Solution of Greater Dallas. We are here to help and assist you. If you need a resume, you can't do anything to even apply for a job nowadays without a resume.
I love it.
Let us do the interviewing techniques with you.
Right.
I have gone through so many interviewing processes because things have changed, because we are in COVID, because we are interviewing via website.
Right.
All this.
Yeah, I was just finna say
all
what
this
she said,
fidgeting.
What she said.
And I am a very vocal person.
Say,
you know,
explain something to you.
I'm visual. I'ma do it.
Hold on, let me say this here, because I understood her when she said visual. So what she trying to tell you is, hey man, get yourself together before you put the camera on yourself. That's just simple as that. Don't be on the camera looking like this. Looking all mad, like you got an attitude. You up here like this, why the people trying to talk to you? You up here doing like this. Say visual. That's what she's trying to explain to you. Visual. When you go on the camera, you got to have a friendly face.
I'm telling you, listen.
You got to have a friendly face. Not
even just your vision, your friendly face. I'm going to tell you what I know. These people, we've been so laxed in the house where we really don't have any perkiness, any type of user friendliness over the phone. I mean, if I don't even see you, I want your voice to be calming to me. I want you to say that you are user friendly towards me. Some people are just really rough. I mean, I can be rough.
Right.
But I do it in such a mild manner and sweet and user friendly. At least that's how I feel. I may not. I may be wrong. You know, but I'm so 100 with it. Like, hey, Love Bug Gumdrop, don't you tell me what I need to do because you here to get the help, Love Bug.
Yeah,
so what can I help you with?
Yes.
Because you can't help me.
Right on.
You came in here to get help.
Right on. I've been to a job.
So, Love Bug, what do you need me to do?
Exactly.
People that want to be chefs, here you go. You got on the spots. There's things for you. We had this once before in August. Now we have it coming up September the 30th, okay? This one right here is Public Work of City of Dallas. This is the CDL, your laborers, $14 per hour, $16.50 an hour.
Okay.
We have this. This is nothing, but you have to be ready. This was this past weekend, okay? September the 18th. I'm going to need y'all to look at this, okay? Y'all know the police station is hiring, okay?
Well,
They're underpaid. They need them. So they have assistant, they have office assistants for people that's like, oh no, I don't want to get on the phone with 911 because we had that too.
And they had.
Well, you don't have to. You can be in the office.
Right.
Yes.
You can take some notes. Right. You can. It's okay, and they paying good money. Right. They need people. We need to help out our communities, and we always say that nobody's there for us, but we're not there for each other.
Right.
So we got to do better in our community than saying that we want to do something, but faking the funk with it. You really don't want to do it. Because if you wanted to do it, it's readily available, and you make every excuse under the sun on not to come to the facility. We've been open since March. Well, when did y'all open? What do you mean when we opened?
See there.
What do you mean when we opened?
Right.
Did you call? Did you investigate? Did you do anything? I'm just telling you what an average employer would ask you.
Right.
I'm going to treat you like an employer.
Right.
So if you didn't know, how you going to automatically tell me that this wasn't available? You made that up. So that was what you and your friends and buddies said.
Right.
You can't go by that.
Right.
A pair of lips will tell you anything.
Right.
You be mindful of the people that you hang with.
Oops.
And I'm going to tell you the truth.
Oops.
Everybody that say they want the joy for you don't want that joy.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You going to learn today Be mindful of the things that you say that you want, and you manifest that to somebody else, and you see that that person is your door stopper.
So let me do this here right here, guys. I love y'all so much. We're gonna wrap this up. Now we are going to do this right here, Miss Brown. How many more you got?
I got about. You know what? Let me just say this one right here.
Okay.
Kohl's. They just had a weekend. They stopped on Sunday, but they're still hiring. Okay.
Now y'all
All
know my
shifts,
statements.
and
Keep
that's
going.
DeSoto. Don't get me wrong, but it's
the one
3
in DeSoto.
different shifts. Okay, in the
DeSoto.
distribution center.
Okay.
They're starting off, I'm telling you, greater than later, baby. They got bonuses out the world. They got
Kohl's.
automatically.
This is Kohl's.
Kohl's is killing the game. But
Let me
I
see
worked
this
for
right
Kohl's
here.
for
Put
years.
it right in front of the camera for me, baby.
But
Baby, they killing
you
the game.
people that's listening to your friends, you're gonna turn around and your friend gonna have a job and you still not gonna have one.
That way,
And you're still gonna be waiting for your. You still gonna be waiting for your unemployment money.
See? And not gonna get it.
I'm trying to tell you something, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to be user friendly. It's only so many verbalized words I can say.
This is the one though you said in DeSoto.
In DeSoto.
Now listen here, guys. We ain't gonna hold y'all up no longer because our time has really ran out. And I'll tell y'all the truth. I have had a wonderful time.
Yes,
We
God.
are going to try because Miss Brown is. We had a few more that we had to announce, but Miss Brown will have some more next week. So we're gonna try to sneak in. We're gonna try to stab that in right now. If Miss Brown can try to sneak us some more in there, come visit us again next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she did that. She did
I
that.
stuck that on there.
And thank you for choosing me.com. You know,
So that we can get Miss
dotbomb.com.
Brown to come back, cause she does work with me. Look, I've been doing this for the last 7-8 months.
You say what?
Be
Just
your
your
segment.
segment. Just
Come
come
on,
on, your
segment. Look, I can have another segment inside that one. Like,
Yeah, you can be our segment. Because
Well, make sure you
I
put my
called her
card
literally.
up there so they can see my
I
card.
called her literally today.
I am the person that will reach out and do what I need to do for you.
Now,
I will go over and beyond
No,
for
she
you.
really will.
I really
Miss
will.
Brown's
That's
card.
Miss
Y'all can
Brown.
call her at any time. But let me say
But
this right
I
here
just
before we
called
go.
Miss Brown today, sister, and she's here. I
know.
called her today.
But let me say this here before we go, y'all. Miss Brown is not just talking. And the reason I'm saying that, I've been to Miss Brown's actual job. I went
And
down
I've
there.
seen her working
and
in
I was
action.
sitting down there. If I tell you when she say love bug and this here and love bug that there. I always remember it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. She really does do that because and she keeping you in check.
Make you some money.
But checking in a very nice way. So it ain't what you say. My mom said all the time. It's how you say anything to anybody.
It is.
Baby, I love y'all. We're gonna get Miss Brown. Oh, y'all think I'm playing? I done put on the spot. We're gonna be back here next Thursday with Miss Brown with another yellow envelope.
In that order.
In that order.
Because I stay ready from getting ready. You hear me?
Thank you,
All
baby.
right
I
now.
love y'all. We will see
Baba
you guys
just put on the full
again
armor.
next Thursday. I love you guys. Bye.
See you.
Yeah. Miss Brown, what you tell them to say, baby? The thing is, I'm listening.